the issue whereby I used the wrong words. I said at the top, if you're watching the headlines at the top, I said sunsets and I meant sunrises. And this is the kind of thing I do all the time. But, you know, when you're live, you try and sort of catch yourself, and unfortunately that one slipped out. I'm afraid.
Yeah, it does happen.
The thing is, I have frantically been looking through pictures from our weather watchers for sunsets.
Just to get yourself
purple sunsets, trying to find them, but no, we've got to do the sunrises, I'm afraid.
Anyway,
but
purple.
Look how beautiful. I mean, we've had a number of these images in today. Yeah, purple sunrises, and we've had a few of these pictures, as I say, particularly from eastern parts of the country. So that was Lincolnshire. We've got one here as well, which is from Sheffield. And I guess the question is, well, why do we get colours like this in the sky? Now,
so why do we get colours like this in the sky?
Well, I'll tell you. At sunrise and at sunset, so both times, that's why I get mixed up, the sun is at quite an angle, quite a low angle. That means it is shining through a lot of atmosphere. So if you think about it, the atmosphere is only so thick. If the sun is shining straight down, it's not going to get through as much of it as it has if it's coming in from an angle diagonally. Now in the atmosphere there are lots of particles and molecules which scatter the light. It separates the light into all the different colours of the spectrum. The blue end of the spectrum gets scattered out more readily, so our eyes end up seeing more pinks, more oranges, more reds. So why purple? Well, we sort of think this is probably a bit of an optical illusion, because you've got to think of all those different things that are in the sky at that time. You've got the orangey, pinky colour from the sunrise, you've got grey looking clouds, you've also in some of the pictures got a dark blue sky behind, so that sort of combination of blue and grey and pink is the sort of combination that will make you see purple, and I think that's the main reason. I mean, it may just, it also the kind of the particles in the atmosphere, the composition of the atmosphere scatters the light in different ways, and we think there's quite a lot of sea salt in the atmosphere as well. So all our weather's coming in from the Atlantic, low pressure sucking air up, moist air up, so there might be quite a lot of sea salt, and that may be affecting the spectrum of light and the way it's scattered as well.
I just feel like I've had a half-hour geography lesson. Anyway, we will move on, shall we? Let's have a look at the forecast.
School days were long behind you, didn't you? Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Let's get on to the weather before I get into any more trouble. And yes, it's looking pretty turbulent actually over the next 24 hours. Heavy rain and gales with the potential to cause some travel issues. Do stay tuned to your BBC local radio station for the very latest on that. The satellite picture shows this little area of cloud here. This is the one we're watching at the moment, because this is spinning itself up, likely to become an area of low pressure that will bring some really strong winds during tomorrow. But for today, we've already seen some outbreaks of rain. That's the earlier radar picture. The rain becoming quite sporadic, although there are some further showers now breaking out across South Wales and the southwest of England. Much of that rain clearing away, but as we head through the night, there is more pushing in from the west. And for the southwest of England, for the south of Wales, the rain could be heavy and persistent enough to give some flooding issues, some disruption as well. Pretty mild night for most, but an increasingly windy one, because our area of low pressure will be really winding itself up by this stage tomorrow morning. Look at all the white lines on the chart, the isobars squeezing together, north coast of Northern Ireland and Scotland. That's where we're going to see the strongest winds tomorrow. Inland areas, 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. On the coast, maybe 70 or even close to 80 miles per hour. And these westerly winds driving big waves in across western Scotland particularly. That could cause some coastal flooding issues. There will also be a lot of rain, so that could well cause some disruption. The southeast corner also starting off on a really soggy note. That rain will pull away to leave a mixture of sunshine and blustery, squally, perhaps thundery showers into the afternoon. And through the day, things will be turning increasingly chilly from the north, so much so that over high ground in Scotland we may well see something a little bit wintry starting to mix in. So it stays windy during Friday night, stays quite showery as well. And on Saturday, well, we may have a chance to draw breath first thing, more in the way of dry weather, but the showers return through the afternoon. Again, some of them are heavy, some of them are thundery. Those showers blown in on a brisk westerly wind. 13 in London, a little bit cooler further north. You look 9 degrees there in Aberdeen. Saturday night, again, another potentially very, very windy spell of weather, especially across the far southwest. For Sunday, high pressure starts to nose its way in, so that should perhaps kill off some of the showers. So, to sum things up for the coming weekend, it is going to be windy, a showery day on Saturday, something drier but a little bit chillier developing on Sunday. Before we get there, wind and rain tomorrow could cause some problems. There are Met Office warnings, and you can read about those on the BBC weather website.